Hi guys, Roman's here and this is part 8 for how to build a sauna.
Yeah. What's up guys, Lech here. So today we're going to be doing the inside with the wood trim. We got pine, ended up being a lot cheaper than cedar. We grabbed what we could. We'll show you what that looks like in a second.
I spent $1,100. With cedar quoted, it was $7,000, so it was a huge
and that's
difference.
for both rooms in the sauna, right?
Yep.
So we're also going to finish insulating the walls for the oven, our fire stove, and install the doors. And yeah, I think that's it. Then we're going to do a test. Roman did test it already. We got it up to what, 180 to 200 degrees, right?
Like 190, almost 200.
Yeah.
We're going to try to go for 205 today.
Yeah.
Because we're going to seal everything and hopefully it gets to 200.
So yeah, we met the goal we were going for, right?
Yep.
So awesome. All right, let's show you guys what we're working on. Here's the pine boards we got, and Lola approves, so that's good. These were 16 feet long by 12 inches. We cut them in half, and we did our own edging here so it can, you know, snap in for a good seal. So save a lot of money there. They are knotted, and a lot of people don't use this for sauna because they say these pop out. So far, after a couple tests Roman did, nothing popped. We'll see with time. Hey, if it does, it does. Not a big deal for the money savings. And these guys actually smoothed out one end for us and left one rough, so you can go either way for the look. Let's show you guys where we are inside with this right now, and then we'll keep going with the rest of the project.
So these are 12-inch wide boards. Got them 12-inch by 8 feet. It was a lot cheaper than the cedar or any other wood. It looks good. It's a little knotty, but we did heat this up to 200 degrees and nothing really pops yet, so we'll see. If this is gonna start popping out, then I guess we'll make another video that it's not. But so far it smells nice. It doesn't smell as strong as cedar, but it does give a little smell. It's not done yet. We left a little 1/4-inch space, so just in case wood expands, but we will have some sort of wood here just to cover this, just so it's not really visible. This wall will still have to finish. This hole melted everywhere here, so we had to cut this out. Probably gonna do backer boards. Also, this place here, this corner gets super hot, so I think we have to insulate somehow all the way up. Got this, finally delivered this thermometer and hygrometer to see, you know, usually gets to under 10% of humidity once the sauna is on, and it gets to 180 degrees, between 180 and 200 so far it's been.
So continuation of the progress inside. We got the trim done now, just to seal up all the edges. This is the change room, so it's not a big deal, but you still want to make it look nice. Hardy backer board, I'll show you. We're going to be, you know, insulating around here and in here. With that first cement board is going to be perfect blocker for the heat and protect the wood from the stove. So to talk about this door, we didn't mention, this is the original door we saved from the house, which was built in 1870, so we believe this is original. For now, we left it just like it is. Just says remove the paint. We burnt everything off, so it shouldn't release any chemicals. If we start smelling or feeling weird, we'll probably cover this with cedar from the inside as well. Bench is gonna go here next. Then back in here again, we did the simple seats for now. They're solid, they're not gonna break, you know, a couple people can easily sit on it. Got a little entrance board here that was just purchased, and we're not covering the floor with anything. It's not slippery at all. The tiles are working out fine. They don't get hot as it's on the bottom. This is the big bench you can lay up here. As you see, the trim is all done as well. And we're gonna do another movable bench down here, so we can just pick up, throw it on top, and, you know, clean the floor easily, wipe it all down. It is a dry sauna, so the humidity literally gets up to maybe 10% the second you get it going. And as I mentioned, Roman got this when he was testing it up to 200 degrees already, which is pretty crazy. And this is actually the lowest point, the lowest hotspot in the sauna compared to the other corners. So we know where we at. We didn't do a vent for now that we were gonna put right there. And the fire is working fine. You got the little ventilation port there. And if you need, you can always crack the window. People are asking about this window, right? It's plastic or whatever composite this is. It doesn't even get hot, guys. It's amazing. The window's holding up fine after the few tests. There's no issues with it melting or anything like that, or even heating up. Rocks, got 2 boxes. I think it was $40 of a large priority mail box. So that's loaded up. It gets really hot here, but we don't need to add heat if we're getting 200-degree sauna already, you know, to add more rocks on the side, built a little thing. So we got some steel boards, sheets, aluminum. We're gonna cover this with hardy backer board next. We're gonna insulate it, cover with the steel, as you can have, you know, the vapor barrier directly with the stove. Is just gonna melt even if it's behind the wood. So back here it's not gonna be the wood, it's just gonna be protection from the heat from the vent. And same on the bottom here, as that's a hot spot. So we will show you how that goes next. And yeah, we spread out the stones also on the bottom to the sides as well, because there's a lot of heat coming off the stove. This is the inside of the door. We put a little spring here just to close it automatically, but no lock in, no locks. You don't want that in a sauna. That's a hazard. And yeah, let's get started on the installation of the stove walls now. I'll show you how it goes. Lola, you ready for the sauna? Yeah, let's get it hot. So here's what we're doing. Hardy backer for the heat shield. We're gonna keep it a 1/4 inch away from the stove itself. We're gonna do this side, and this hot spot there, and this steel next. We got the hardy backing from the other side, and now we just put in the ceramic insulation inside the wall. And then we're gonna cover this side with the hardy backer and put some tiles around here for show and nice clean finish. So we got hardy backer installed, just about 1/8 of an inch, 1/4 of an inch away from touching the stove. We were gonna put the ceramic insulation here as well, but it's not necessary anymore since we have the cement board. We're gonna put the steel sheeting. This is 26 gauge. We're gonna keep it about 3/4 an inch away from the wall, and that's gonna be our basically heat insulation with the airspace. And so we're not having the steel touch any wood. We're gonna do little metal spaces here from these old bullet shells, 38 special. We're gonna cut the ends off, leave this about 3/4, and then we'll mount the steel against it and put a screw through it and mount it up. So we'll cut these up and I'll show you guys how this installs. So we're gonna go 3 sheets top to bottom, and then this corner here. Alright, so we just got aluminum right against the hardy backer here, as there's not a lot of heat generated all the way down here. The heat starts happening here. That's where we're gonna have the space from the wall with the steel. This already heat shield is done here. So as you see, we got the spacers about 1 inch, 1.5 inches from the wall. So that's a hot spot. And then we're gonna do these sheets. Alright guys, our heat shield is done. And here is our bullet spacers. That came out really good. That's solid brass, so it's safe to use. And we got about 1 inch of airspace to insulate in there. And then this one we showed you already. So the same idea as this stove vent. Everything's going open the upwards, not under. So no heat gets under there. All the heat is escaping up. We're gonna do some trim around here. And now start finishing the rest of the wood. Alright guys, so when you're drilling holes in wood, you don't want to crack it. You have to pre-drill it with a drill, make a pilot hole, and then you screw your screw in. Quick way to do this without a drill, just use your bit. And that's all you need. You don't have to drill all the way through. Perfect thing, no cracking wood, and makes your job faster.
That's if you're strong.
I'm strong.
Polish power.
Alright guys, let's show you some progress. So we're basically done. We're going to do a test run in a second. We just need to tile this, but since we're going to try this one out right now, we're not going to start tiling anything here till next week. We built a little bench here. Woman had some leftover wood, so simple bench to sit on. We got it a couple inches from the wall, so you have more sit space, so you can comfortably sit on it. Framed the window out here, little shelf. We got a sauna caps. These are straight from Russia. Roman's man brought them over. So if anybody's interested, we got a contact. Let us know. We can hook you up with one for the right price. We might do some shelf here later on. That's to be decided. The door we'll leave it as is for now. The door holder is a rock. Till we put a little chain to hold it. Let me show you guys inside. So, I didn't show you guys the bucket. Also, Russian made. Romantic picked it up on Amazon, right? Mm-hmm. Yep. You saw the inside already. Let's show you guys. Oh yeah, another bench we just made. Solid. It's holding up. Use some 2x6s, some 2x4s. So the whole point of this bench not being connected to the wall and everything being so simple, so we can lift this up, put it on top here, wipe the floor down. Easy peasy. You don't have to deal with any drains and stuff like that. Like I mentioned in my last video, we're not doing a drain. If we feel it's going to be necessary, we're going to drill a hole in the floor here, just in the middle, and then just put a drain in and that's it. But this is a dry sauna, so it's like less than 10% humidity. Stove. Here's our heat shield. We finished the trim here. Everything nice and clean. Nothing's touching the wood, which was the whole goal of this. So we're gonna start this up now, try it out, and then let me show you guys what's left over for next week as well. Also, if you notice, nothing's perfectly finished, rough look. That is the whole idea of this. So don't hate or complain that, oh, it's not clean, it's not finished, oh, I see something incorrect. That was the goal of this. We want this to be rugged. This is technically an off-grid sauna. We want to give it that cool look. Right, bro?
Yep.
Yep.
We're ready to sweat.
Let's close that door. Let's show them the door. So the door is sealed off everywhere, just enough. There's no locks. We don't want this locking up on us. We might...
Yeah, guys, very important. If you do sauna, just one thing. You can never have anything to lock on either side, because let's say in case I'm by myself and I'm starting feeling sick and I'm starting passing out, even if I locked it myself and I can't, the door in the sauna always have to be open, always. No one can lock it from the outside, no one can lock it outside. It has to be always easy access, always, and that's one of the major things. So yeah.
And that's words from somebody that knows one thing or two about saunas. So, what we got left over? Tile. We got to do the door, which I'm just going to do a separate video on that. And got these old beams. I think they're 2 inches wide. They're beasts. We're going to restore them. And we're going to put a bench out here as well. So let's start the sauna up and see what we can get it up to today. If you're curious about what wood we're using, anything we get our hands on.
Yeah.
Now let's get this going. Oh. So guys, just to show you, Humidity right now, 75%. We just started the fire. Windows closed. And we'll show you once this gets going where we're at. So as you see, the fire is going now. Check it out how it's getting sucked up to the chimney. That's awesome. And of course we got rain and a storm coming. Should be interesting. Let's see where the humidity is now. I think it's been about 10-15 minutes. Wow, it's already actually hot in here. We're at 100 degrees and humidity already dropped to 55. Ooh, feels toasty. Here's the look of the stove from the inside. We got rain. Let's do another check. This is about 25, maybe 30 minutes in. Humidity at 30. And we are at 150 now. So yeah, it's becoming a sauna. We didn't even add any water yet. That just creates humidity instead of dry heat. This is all dry heat right now. The fire's still going, maybe half an hour in. We are at 180 now. So for a lot of people, that's more than they want. And humidity already dropped to 20. We're not gonna use it yet, actually. Wow, look at this. It's actually that hot, that's awesome. We're gonna crack the window open and we're gonna swing the door a few times just to air it out. You know, it smells fine and everything, but we did just finish all clean products. So we just wanna give it like a refresh, air it out, then we'll get it back up to heat and get in here. All right, window cracked open. Roma's gonna air it out now. I'm not gonna completely cool it down, but that's just to get some fresh air in here. Yeah, clean up burn up all the new materials. But yeah, we got up here maybe 35 minutes to 180, I wanna say. Now the goal is to get us up to 200, and we're gonna sweat it out. Yeah, without the flash, it looks a lot cooler. So yeah, still at 180. The air now didn't drop the temperature at all, actually. And the window, it's fine to the touch. Everybody was worried about it being plastic melting. You can put your hand on it, it's completely fine. It's hot, but it's not burning or melting hot. Since we have no electricity, Roman's just mounting a simple LED light bulb that's rechargeable. Little hook in the ceiling, and that's it. That gives us light. We're about 50 minutes in now, even after our airing out, and we are at 220, guys. And this is not even the hot corner. Humidity dropped to 15. Yeah, I think we're ready. Our first splash. I put in a lot.
It's 200 degrees, so it's
Yeah.
actually it's 210 now.
Yeah, so drop good. Yeah. That's what sauna life is about.
Here we go.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Thanks for watching. It's
Yeah.
210 degrees right now. We're sweating.
I gotta take this off.
Yeah, it's burning, but
Yeah.
that's it. It's working.
Yeah, sauna's ready. We're gonna do some finishing touches. I'll post another video next week. We'll do a whole overview. Any comments and feedback that you have, let us know. If anything comes up during this time, we will come back and follow up. And yeah, guys, thank you. Come back. One more video on the way. So guys, we got it as high as 240. If you can see, that's too hot. We gotta lower it, so we're gonna air it out a little.
You can't put too much water because it's 210 degrees. It's like you feel burning. I mean, I don't know if you want to show it to them. This is like crazy. See, 200. It's 210 right now.
That's plenty.
It's hot. Yeah.
But with that
So, with every little
humidity, right?
Yeah, a little humidity. It's like I actually feel it burns.
Yeah.
It burns the skin.